This is Headphone Champs. We are reviewing Sennheiser Momentum 3 wireless noise canceling headphones. Now, I got them right here and I've been listening to them for a few weeks now. So, I'm not a audiophile, I'm not a technical listener like that, but I love headphones. All I do is watch headphone reviews, and listen to headphones a lot. I listen to these, hours on end every single day. Listen to music, listen to podcasts. So I want to keep this short and brief. Just let you guys know how I feel about them. Now, overall, for a wireless headphone, they sound very good. Probably the best ones out there. They are not cheap by any means. In Canada, they can run you $529 plus tax. So that reaches close to $600 for these. I got them on sale for $460 plus tax. It was $500, so it was still expensive. Now I'm just gonna talk about how I feel about them sound wise. Now, first I'm gonna talk about actually the case here. The case is whatever. Like it's not gonna blow you away with the case or even the packaging. But I do not care. I never cared about cases when it came to headphones or packaging. I don't understand why anyone would waste their time caring about a package or a case unless they travel often, and you need to put the headphones in a luggage or something, and you need to keep them secure. So I do not care. So I want them to put most of their money and everything on the headphones themselves, especially how they sound. Now these sound remarkable for wireless headphones. The bass is astounding. I mean, it really rattles on your head and it's very clean. No distortion whatsoever unless you connect them wired into a M11 through an M11 and a FIO amp here, A5 amp. And when I crank the bass boost, it's kind of bad, distorted almost immediately. They cannot handle that. Compared right next to the Sennheiser HD8 DJs, these are a beast right here. These are a beast. You can connect these and just crank the bass boost and crank this all the way up, and there's zero distortion. Very fun headphones to listen to. These are not on the same level at all, but very good for wireless headphones. So the bass is great. Mid-range is okay. The vocals are actually very good on these. High end can be a little sibilant sometimes. The S's and T's can kind of be quite annoying, especially with songs that the vocals are more in your face. But it's not that bad. I know a lot of other headphones have extremely high treble that you cannot even turn them up all the way. These are not that bad. Now I'm used to the sound signature of the HD8 DJs where they have a significant high-end roll-off, so you can just crank them as high as you want, listen to them all day, and there's no piercing in your ear. But also the downside of that, there's no sparkling in the high ends, which kind of suck. But these do have that. These have they're very great. The features are great. ANC is not so good, but it does do the job. But the problem is when you turn the ANC on and you adjust the EQ, turn up the bass, there is distortion in the left channel here. I've heard many other reviews that all say the same thing. If you crank up the bass all the way on bass heavy tracks and the ANC is on, the bass will distort on these. It kind of is annoying for a headphone in this price range. But overall, they're great, and they're a great investment. I mean, they're going to last you years. These are great. The play and pause thing is pointless. I turned it off because it wasn't working for me. They were just constantly shutting down, or they were pausing just randomly as I was walking or moving my arms around. It's very weird. Yeah, it's great. This all the way up is off. Middle is ANC turned on. And all the way down is transparent hearing, which is really nice. You can hear the things around you when I'm like listening to a podcast and playing video games at the same time. Sometimes I will turn this all the way down and hear transparent hearing and hearing the sounds of Fortnite. So it's pretty cool to have these on. Now wired, it doesn't sound that much better. Like I said, if you want to wire them through a amp or something, they're not for that. That's not the purpose of these. These are wireless specifically. Don't think you're going to get that much crazy sound out of these, even with a bass boost. It really doesn't do any much difference. With something like the Sennheiser HD8 DJs, these are the best headphones I've ever owned. I mean, crank that bad boys up all the way. You're gonna have great time with those bad boys. But these are, eh, great for wireless. But I really thought I was gonna, they're gonna outdo the Sennheiser HDA if I connected them through a M11 FIO and a Ampere, but it didn't. It didn't sound too well. The good thing is you can use these with your computer. You can plug this in and then the USB-C into that and just use them from the computer. And this goes into another USB-C into the headphones here. Right here. So that's the best sound you can get out of these. But even then, it's not that great. It's not like the best sound. If you want, uh, good sound, go for something wired. Do not make the mistake of buying these thinking you're going to connect them through wired and they're going to be better than just plain wired headphones. It's not going to happen. Overall, they're a good investment if you travel a lot, if you, take transit a lot. These are perfect for you. I would say invest in them. But it's not the best sound. They do not compare to wired headphones at all. So that's just my 2 cents here. Headphone Champs review. Signing off.